Yeah, so after the game on Saturday, Sunday we meet as a team, and after teamwork, after practice, I watch film with Corey Dennis. I could be up to an hour, 2 hours every Sunday. Mondays I come in, I meet with Coach Day, Coach Wilson, Coach Hartline, and the rest of the offensive staff, go over the game plan. Then after that, I watch about two games on Monday. Tuesday I watch first downs. Wednesdays I watch third down and red zone. So I mean every day I'm watching an hour, 2 hours of film on top of schoolwork, on top of practice, and on top of meetings. So throughout the week it's probably 10 hours of film just going on, just getting ready for the game, just one single game. So being able to see the looks multiple times, watching practice, watching how plays link up to different coverages, just got me prepared for the game.
Was there a decision for you?
Yeah, just sitting behind JT Barrett for 2 years, just learn how to be a quarterback, learn how to be a leader, learn how to prepare. He taught me how to watch film, taught me how to prepare for games, and just being able to learn from him was probably more beneficial than playing.
Hey, Dwayne, what went into your decision to come out and spark that process?
Yeah, so just I felt like I was ready to be an NFL quarterback, thought I was pro ready, and that I showed I needed to show on film and on the field to show that I'm ready to make that jump.
Was it a hard decision? Did you go back and forth at all?
It wasn't a hard decision. I knew that before the season started that I had the talent to go play in the NFL. I just had to put it out on film, put it on the field. So I just had to go play, and I knew that I played pretty well this year, so I made that jump.
Dwayne, Kyler seems like he's been fairly outspoken about being the quarterback taken. What's your stance on that right now?
That's good. I'm not worried about Kyler. I got to worry about me. I'm gonna do what I need to do in meetings and out on the field tomorrow and showcase my talents. I know I'm a franchise quarterback, and I'm gonna be a really great quarterback in the NFL.
How much do you want to be the first one? How much do you want to be the first one?
It's not that important to me. For me, it's being with the right franchise, being in with the right team, and winning a Super Bowl. So whether that's first quarterback taken, second quarterback taken, it's all a blessing regardless of where I'm going or what the pick is per se. But I mean, I don't really care how it ranks up as far as QB1, QB2. That doesn't matter to me.
Dwayne, have you met with the Giants yet? Is it you did have the meeting done?
Tonight. Yeah, Watson Q just told me to be myself. It's going to be a lot of interviews, a lot of meeting different people, and just be yourself at all times and be genuine, and people will come across and they'll like you.
What do you feel like you have to prove? What do you have to prove?
Prove to teams, just to show how smart I am, get on the board. I met with the Jaguars, Raiders, and the Saints about a day and 2 days ago, and just got on the board and just showed what I know as far as nuances of the offense, protections, things of that nature. So they were really impressed with me, and I just want to show that I can handle the playbook. That means a lot. Being the face of a franchise, everyone's watching you. You're the face of the team. When the team looks at you, you're the first person that comes up. You got to be able to lead other men. So that's a lot of responsibility. Without a doubt, yes. I talked to Nick yesterday, so he said I can go first, and then he'll go second. So.
Like a little friendly, I know you guys are close. Is there, competition between you guys to go off the board first?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's been two people go from the same school to go first and second, but we both joke about that a lot whenever we see each other.
Just jokes, no trash talk?
No, we're good friends.
Sean Springs has been a mentor for you since junior high. How helpful has he been in this process?
Very helpful. I talked to Sean before I got out here just about how to handle interviews and how to handle prep for the week. That's how strenuous the process is of waking up 3 o'clock in the morning for meetings and then being up to 10 o'clock at night doing more meetings. It's been a long week, but it's been a lot of fun. I feel like I'm a top quarterback. I just got to just do what I do. I'm just going to spin it and it's speaking for itself. I'm worried about being underrated or overrated or last year's class or the class ahead of me. I know what I can do. I know what I can be, and I'm just going to show that to the teams.
Hey, Dwayne, two-part question. A, you talked about Sean Springs. How did you get to be tight with Sean? And the second part of the question, who have been your biggest influences as
Yeah, so I met Sean when I was about 12 years old. His sons and I were at a football camp together, and he's just been a mentor for me ever since that time. Just as far as getting ready for high school games, getting ready for college games, and now for the pros. outside of him, Mohamed Sanu plays for the Falcons, Deshaun Watson, and those people that I talk to on a daily basis about getting ready for the pros. I look up to a lot of guys, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Tom Brady. I like a lot of different people's games that try to add that to my own. Yeah, being he plays on the West Coast, so I don't get to watch him a lot just because of the different time differences, but I know he is a really great quarterback.
Wait, how do you feel about potentially being drafted by a team that's got a veteran quarterback and maybe sit behind him?
Well, I can just say I can point to Ohio State and how I didn't play for a year and a half at Ohio State, play a little bit as a backup, that I'm comfortable enough to be able to learn from someone that's been there in front of me, but I know that I'm going to compete to be ready for my time's called.
What have you really been working on in your training? What have been the areas of
Football-wise or anything else? Yeah, so just football-wise, this recall of plays, being able to know plays pre-snap, and then being able to watch NFL film and know what I'm looking at as far as progressions, pre-snap, as far as coverages, rotations, pressures, and then just throwing. As far as throwing, I'm just working off-platform throws, throwing on the run, because I'm really comfortable in the pocket. So that's what I'm working on as far as throwing. I mean, yeah, I can maneuver if I need to, but I'm deadly in the pocket, so that's how I feel about it. It went great. It was a really good conversation. I had a lot of fun with the coaches and Tom Coughlin. They asked me a lot of questions about my character and how I was as a leader, and I thought I answered them pretty well. Yeah, so I mean, personally, as a quarterback, I think you have to be a distributor. So I find ways to give the ball to everybody. So, I mean, me in the pocket is more fun for me than trying to run for a touchdown or me running for a first down. I like to see guys make plays. So that's how I feel as a quarterback.
Dwayne, there's not a ton of tape on you since you haven't played a lot from the teams you've talked to, GMs. Has that been a concern of theirs?
I don't think it's more of a concern. It's just more of a how would I handle getting more reps, playing more games. And I just said that the best ball's in front of me. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, so actually, Snyder, his son went to my high school, so pretty good friends with him, and went to high school in the Maryland DMV area. So going back home to play for the Redskins would be a lot of fun. So I have a lot of great female influences in my life. I'll have to probably say my sister, just because she's like my closest friend as far as outside of my friend group. She's just a really strong person. She goes through a lot of adversity as far as trying to be an actress, and she got a scholarship, not scholarship, but an opportunity to go to SCAD University in Georgia. So I'm really proud of her, just of how much perseverance she's shown throughout her life, and her always bouncing back.
I feel like your receivers have been kind of overshadowed. I'm curious to see what
Paris is going to run really fast. Johnny's going to run really fast, and so will Terry. They're all great guys. They all have different types of games that they're really good at, but I think they're going to be really great NFL receivers. So what? I remember a lot of fun. Growing up in New Jersey, went to a lot of Nets games back when Jason Kidd was the point guard. Went to some Giants games back when they had Shockey and Tiki Barber and those guys. I went to Amani Toomer camps when I was little. So, I have a lot of fond memories of New Jersey. My best friend's from New Jersey, Muhammad Jabi, who's Muhammad Sanu's nephew. So, New Jersey and I have a good relationship still. Yeah, he's mean everything. As far as him playing quarterback in high school to him making that jump to receiver in the pros and him playing really well for Atlanta, he's given me all the tools and be able to learn how to work out as a pro, being able to hang out with him in the offseason. So he's been a great tool for me. Probably the biggest jump would just be terminology. I feel like going from Ohio State to an NFL playbook is different terminology as far as wording of plays and being able to dissect the playbook. Each team that I've been with has had me recall plays, recall formations, act like I'm in the huddle because I don't huddle much at Ohio State. So that's probably the biggest jump for that. Yeah, so I was working out when I seen that. My coach told me about it, and I just laughed at it because obviously it's not true. So I'm just, it's whatever.
When you said you think you're deadly in the pocket, of all the things a quarterback in the NFL has to do, how important is that part of it? We know you have to be able to throw on the run and get away with pressure, but being deadly in the pocket, where does that fit in?
I feel like it's very important as a quarterback because that's where the play starts fundamentally wise. Of course, it's great to be able to extend plays and know when to go or plays break down. But plays are schemed up for drop back, timing, things of that nature. So I feel like I do that at a very high level.
Dwayne, you got a lot of teammates who you combine with you, you talk about pro circles. How has Ohio State, Coach Meyer, just the program
So, Ohio State, you go to Ohio State to go to the pros. So there's a lot of NFL talent when you get there as far as from being a young guy to an old guy. I remember my freshman year, Garyon Conley, Marshawn Lattimore, and Malik Hooker were all on the back end, and they all got me ready to play from my first year starting. So, every person on the team, whether it's from the first string or the third string, has NFL talent. So it's really deep school. I'm not worried about it. I know I'm going to do well in the interviews that I've done so far, and I'm going to throw really well tomorrow. So I'm just looking forward to just showing that I'm the best quarterback in the class. Now, I've been throwing for 11 plus years. That's all I do. I was going to throw no matter what, so I was going to throw.
Dwayne, can you describe a little bit some of the meetings you've had with teams when you guys have talked football and broken down film?
Yeah.
How has that gone? What does that been like?
Yeah, so a lot of the coaches got me on the board and just put up tapes of the games. Of course, Purdue came up a lot, but we just talked about what I saw, how I protected myself in protection, how I read the play post snap, and then what I would do differently or what I did well in a play. So it was really fun actually to be able to go back and talk with those coaches about ball.
How confident are you in that aspect of all this when you do that in interviews? How confident?
All of them said I was the most impressive quarterback that they talked to. So, I feel like I do a really good job of being able to articulate myself as far as what I'm seeing, what I'm doing before the play, what I'm doing after the play, why am I going to line of scrimmage on certain protections and IDs, and being able to say that at a high level because that's all they talk about is football. So I got to be able to speak it.
Hey, Dwayne, if you had to pick one game that you could give to people to watch that kind of epitomizes the best of your college career, which game would that be?
I haven't had my best game yet, but the game I feel like I put all of it together was Northwestern.
What was it just about that day?
I was pretty hot. Short, intermediate, deep passes, maneuvering in the pocket, running the ball, extending plays, getting first downs, making plays on 3rd and 20, 3rd and 14, stuff that you have to do in the high level in the pros. I thought I showed that game.
When the fact that you had Ryan Day, his NFL background last year,
Yeah, Ryan Day comes from the NFL, being with the 49ers and the Eagles. So he taught me all I needed to know as far as preparing as a pro, how to come to meetings, how to take notes, how to watch film, what coaches are expecting from you. So he gave me all the tools, and it also helps that he knows a lot of the coaches that I'm talking to as far as the meetings. But I talked to him yesterday. I think he's going to be here. Actually, he should be here today. So he's really been key to my success last year. I knew before the season that I could go to the NFL. I just had to play, and I played every game to get better. And I knew that once I got through the season, I put enough on film, threw for 4,800 yards, left some yards on the field, left some touchdowns on the field. I showed that I know I can get better and have a lot of potential in front of me. So I felt like I can make the jump. Yeah. So you remember the video as a kid? I write my goals down and I go achieve them. So I wanted to be 3 and done in college. So whether that was 3 years starting, 2 years starting, 1 year starting, I knew I just had an opportunity to play. So that's all I needed. More so small talk than anything, not in my ear about how to prepare because they know I'm going to work really hard. And, I've been grinding since I got to wherever I'm training at. They've just been giving me encouragement throughout the process. Say what? No, I haven't been to Manning Academy. I seen Eli at the Super Bowl, but I didn't talk to him for too long.
You've been linked, a lot of people have linked you with the Giants. What do you think about
Yeah, I mean, growing up in New Jersey, I grew up a Giants fan, so it would be a dream come true as far as being able to go back home where my family is and play for that great franchise. A lot of really great skilled players. So either way happens throughout this process, I'm just gonna be excited to be in the NFL. So I mean, of course, New York would be a great spot for me. I feel like football definitely has helped me, but the biggest thing with me has always been about faith and family. So football's always been just a part of what I do, not who I am. So growing up, I always had a strong religion, strong faith in Christ, and then having a great family foundation that pushed me to do whatever I wanted to do in life. And football just helped me build myself as a character, as a person, and giving me a great persona as far as being charismatic and things of that nature. So, I mean, football is more so fun than me. It's a game, and I love playing it.
You and Paris Campbell, you guys connect really well across the room. Being able to put that ball right where you need to be able to get those yards on the pitch. What's that say about your act?
Yeah, people don't really understand how hard those throws are. When someone's moving away from, especially if you're moving away from you and you're moving back the other direction, Coach Day talks about the location of the throw a lot with those type of passes. And a pass in front of him or a pass behind him can be a touchdown versus a first down. So that's all we worked on in the offseason as far as crossing patterns and middle reads and stuff like that. So, I mean, Paris does a great job catching and running. So it was like really easy for me. Well, I got eight meetings tonight, so I'll let you know tomorrow. I feel like it'll be very prolific. I knew Saquon since I was a sophomore in high school. We both went to the Rivals camp together and kept close with him. Talked to a few of the other skilled players, but I feel like they have a lot of great talent offensively, and it'll be a lot of fun. So I haven't thrown at any skilled players other than Saquon. That was in high school, though. I've talked to a few of them. Yeah. Can't tell you.
Two more questions.
Huh? We'll see what happens. Yeah. Probably just being having experience throughout the season. I feel like each game I learned something new about myself, learned something new about my offense and my players around me. As the season went on, I got more experience as far as, like I said, knowing situations, knowing where to go with the ball, knowing when to force passes, when to check things down, knowing when to be conservative and when to gamble. So throughout the season, it's got better at playing quarterback.